Ford F-150 Raptor has long been the fastest, most badass off-road truck on the market, but Ram is looking to take a lethal bite out of that Raptor's market share with the new TRX. So how do these two Lizard Kings stack up? You know the drill, people. Let's go through the specs. Now, the TRX is only available as a crew cab, so to match that, we're looking at the Raptor in Ford's Super Crew configuration. It's worth noting that an updated Ford Raptor will be available in 2021, but the 2020 model year is what we have now, so that's what we're using. Let's start with the price and see if the specs live up to the amount of coin you're going to have to fork over. The 2021 Ram TRX starts at $71,690, including $1,695 for destination. But y'all, that is just the starting price. Meanwhile, the Raptor looks like a veritable bargain, starting at $58,135, including $1,695 smackaroos for destination. You can even save about $3,000 by opting for the smaller Super Cab. Clear winner here, folks. You can get dirty for less in a Raptor, but will the TRX be worth the extra cash money? Let's continue on, shall we? The two trucks are pretty evenly matched in size. The TRX has a wheelbase of 145.1 inches, the Raptor just a smidge longer at 146 inches. Overall, the TRX is 232.9 inches long, the Raptor just an inch shorter at 231.9 inches. Both trucks are extremely wide, 88 inches wide for the TRX, 86.3 inches for the Raptor. Meanwhile, the TRX stands a bit taller off the ground at a height of 80.9 inches. The Raptor, a little bit shorter at 78.5 inches. The Ram TRX has a 5'7" long box, the Ford Raptor a little bit shorter at 5 feet 5 inches. Both can do the utility truck stuff pretty good as well. The Ram with its slightly larger bed has a 53.9 cubic feet of space back there. The Raptor is at 52.8 cubes, hardly enough to sway anyone one way or the other. Drivers can haul 1,310 pounds of payload in the TRX or an even 1,200 pounds in the Raptor. When it comes to towing, the TRX can handle 8,100 pounds, the Raptor 8,000 pounds. Now, all these numbers are really close, and frankly, I'm not even sure it's worth arguing about, but numbers don't lie. The TRX has more room for payload, can haul more weight, and it can tow more toys. Now, let's look at the big one. I'm talking engine performance. This is so exciting. Ram has followed its tried and true plan of using a 6.2-liter supercharged V8 Hellcat engine to boost sales, while Ford uses a 3.5-liter twin turbocharged V6. The TRX sports 702 horsepower, not quite the full 707 we're used to in a Hellcat, but I'm not going to quibble. Meanwhile, the Raptor pushes out a healthy 450 horsepower. The TRX is pretty torquey with 650 pound-feet of it, the Raptor less so at 510 pound-feet. So let's see which one is quicker to 60 miles per hour. With more power, the Ram can go from 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, the Ford a few tenths slower at just over 5 seconds. Look, the Raptor's numbers here are really good. I mean, I've never driven one and thought, this could use more power, but hot damn if that TRX doesn't just blow it right out of the water. That extra juice should make it better in the dunes and, provided the suspension is correct, make it faster in the whoops too, which is why I cannot wait to drive it. And yep, that leads us to off-road geometry. Now, as always, these numbers aren't the last chapter in off-road performance. A lot depends on shock tuning, and we won't know how the TRX is set up until we drive it, but things like approach and departure angles can tell us a lot about a truck's capabilities, and here the two are fairly evenly matched. The Ram rests on 35-inch tires with 11.8 inches of ground clearance. The Ford sits on 34s with 11.5 inches of ground clearance. Both have an approach angle of 30.2 degrees, and the breakover angles are pretty well matched, 21.9 degrees in the Ram and 21.8 degrees in the Ford. The TRX's slightly better ride height means it has a better departure angle, 23.5 degrees to an even 23 degrees in the Raptor. Again, as in the utility category, these differences are really slight, but even that little tiny bit more of angle can mean the difference between getting stuck and making a clean getaway, so game point here to the TRX. Of course, I really have no idea how the TRX actually handles in the dirt, but I can say for certain that the Raptor can pretty much tackle anything you set in front of it. However, just looking at the specs of these two battling giant prehistoric monsters, the TRX handily beats out the Raptor. So the question remains, is the extra 252 horsepower in the TRX worth the extra $13,555? Well, that's a question only you can answer, my friends, so let me know in the comments and tell me what else you'd like to see compared. And as always, be sure to like and subscribe to Roadshow so you won't miss a single episode.